Today I fucked up by touching cooling lava. I got a second-degree burn from it. EA. I was in Iceland and I went to a place I could see lava. Someone dropped a piece of ice in said lava. The steam from the ice got trapped under the lava, so a large bubble formed in the lava. At one point the bubble popped and went onto the floor. Because of the silica in the lava, the shard of the bubble which had solidified now and fell near me, kinda looked like black glass, so I got a bit curious. Lava is a great insulator for its own heat, so it was still very hot. I touched it for half a second or so and got a second-degree burn. Luckily at least it wasn't 300 degrees Celsius, so I didn't spontaneously combust. I just sat there for 15 minutes because I still wanted to see the lava for some reason, and then I stuck my finger in an ice cube. TLDR, don't touch lava, guys. Edit: I wasn't the one who dropped the ice, this was an organized lava show type thing. Chemistry 101. Hot glass looks like cold glass, volcanic or otherwise. So you decided to touch something just spit out by hot lava? Yep, that's a today I fucked up alright. Don't put ice on burns either. That makes it worse. What on earth possessed you to do something so mind-numbingly stupid? It's fucking lava. That black glass was obsidian, if I remember right. Very cool. Well, not in this case. In this case it was incredibly hot. LOL dude, if they don't already they are gonna have to put up signs now. Not because they expect dumbass to read but simply for insurance to say people were warned. The intrusive thoughts one here. Yeah, but you touched lava and lived. It's kinda rad. Reminds me of a time I was welding a race car chassis. I had just completed a joint and was standing in full protective garb, jacket, helmet, gloves, torch still in hand. My teammate walks up, looks at me, looks at the completed weld, and suddenly grabs it. I shouted no when he went for it, but it was too late. I actually heard the sizzle and smelled burned flesh. I spent the next 15 minutes cleaning and bandaging his hand. Sometimes the intrusive thoughts are too much, I guess. Bro let his intrusive thoughts win. This piece of volcanic glass that just popped out of the literal lava looks cool enough to touch. Damn, that's hot. To quote Bill Engvall, here's your sign. I once put my finger in freshly cooked caramel because I wanted to try it. It looked cool. That fucker burnt my finger and I couldn't get it off. Why is it that the people who can afford to go to these places are also those who do the dumbest or most inconsiderate things? Tip from experience with welding here. If it was hot, splash a little water on it to see if it is still hot. If the water doesn't boil off, you'll probably have time to react to avoid a burn. If you were my friend, I would call you Anakin for the rest of the day. Might make a comment like wanna go kill some kids, Anakin. Just for fun. Luckily at least it wasn't 300 degrees Celsius, so I didn't spontaneously combust. If something lights on fire by contact with a 300°C heat source, I wouldn't call it spontaneous. That's like the paper spontaneously combusted when I threw it in a fire. Don't touch lava, guys. What about the lava ladies? Commas, use them. Honestly, one LPT I have never read is that there is a brand of bandage called Curad that have a gel inside that erases burn pain. Like straight up makes it feel not like a burn anymore. I have no idea how exactly it works, but we only found out about it maybe a year or two ago and it's been a staple since for when you burn yourself cooking or something. Maybe give that a shot. Called lava is black glass, it's known as obsidian. Not all lava turns into obsidian though. This is Darwinism at its finest. Was it worth it, though? To say you touched lava? Damn, you're not that smart. Don't stick your tongue on an icy pole in the winter. Or do, if you enjoy hilarity. Don't pee on an electrical line. Or do. Your choice. Don't touch lava, guys. GIF Giphy 83 QTFWKWDMSEO. I'm going to Iceland in September, really sad that the volcano is no more. Been wanting to see one for the longest time. GIF emote free emotes pack cry. Aha, this is why I saw a sign in Iceland that said do not test the temperature with your hands. At least you got a neat story out of it. I mean, how many other people can claim to have been burned by lava and live to tell about it? Come on, you can't tell me you've never played a game with lava damage mechanics. I mean, you've had to have fallen in at least once. What did you think was going to happen in real life? It would turn out to be fluffy and harmless. Sheesh, can you imagine Pompeii if that were the case? We spent a chunk of our childhood pretending that the floor is lava. And you actually touched a real one. The kid in you should be so disappointed. Don't touch lava. I never knew that needed to be said, but here we are. Glad you're okay, OP. That could have ended badly. Say what you want, but IMO. GIF Giphy 4302 LD5XKC4OG. You let the intrusive thoughts win. When intrusive thought won. Having grown up in a house where the floor is lava, I think you're crazy for venturing to it. Someone didn't play the popular children's game The Lava is Lava. You should have blown on it first. Professor Lava Hot. I'm sitting here thinking lava in an Iceland. It genuinely took me a minute to understand what had happened. Iceland is a chain of freezer shops in the UK. Was this at the lava show in Reykjavik? I'm going the day we get there in a few weeks. I'll be sure not to touch the lava. Face with tears of joy. I got a bit curious. I touched it for half a second or so and got a second-degree burn. I just sat there for 15 minutes. And then I stuck my finger in an ice cube. You ought to go back to primary school and start afresh, I think. It's clear that nothing you should have learnt has sunk in. But it looks so cool. Sorry, I laugh. Should have touched a potato next. It's weird, but it works. Not all impulsive thoughts are winners. Smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat. You should post this in the pro tip subreddit. Don't touch lava, life pro tip. Reliving being a 3 years old, I see. Ha. Dude. Lava always looks delicious and also delightfully gelatinous. And makes forbidden rock candy apparently, LOL. I saw that show 2 weeks ago. It was great also, they give out free lava glass to everyone at the end anyway. Pro tip for next time: the time between you touch something and your head to receive the information this is hot is a few tenths of a second. If you touch the thing for a split second and remove your hand, you'll revive the information after you remove the hand, and because you touched much less time the burn is less impo. Obsidian looks so cool, but don't touch it while it's hot. It was essentially still cooling glass. You're lucky it was just a second-degree burn. Sure, that probably sucked, but on the flip side, how many people can say they've touched lava? I'd check that off as a win. OP, do humanity a favor and don't have children. You're clearly too stupid to reproduce. OP and the fellow ice-dropping idiots are the reason why we can't have nice things. There are thousands of signs in Iceland telling what you can and can't do, and for some reason every tourist thinks that the warnings don't apply to them. Like don't go near the lava should be a pretty obvious one, right? I'm sorry to be so blunt, my friend, but you can't fix stupid. Brew, why do dumb tourists feel the need to touch everything? Use your eyes, JFC. Why are you even in range of boiling lava doing science experiments with ice? Refraining from voting on public decisions could be all you have to offer your society. Are you American? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Seems like a good heat conductor to me. Last week I accidentally touched the heating rod of the oven for like half a second. I didn't even feel pain, just a weird get your hand out of here sensation, and I spent like a minute or two with my wrist under a stream of cold water, but surely enough, after a few minutes, a burn appeared that, hopefully, will disappear sooner or later. TBH, you truly are dumb if you touch lava. Another ChatGPT story just to take